Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm reviewing a non-fiction book that is called 3000 Stitches by Sudha Murty. Sudha Murty is the chairperson of Infosys, if you didn't know. I also got to know that from this book. So 3000 Stitches is like a collection of short stories, or not even stories, like real life incidents from the author's life, from when she was a child till when she grew up and till present. So it's like a collection of those short incidents. I usually really enjoy reading about like real happenings from people's lives, and there were definitely some very interesting accounts in this book as well, especially in the initial half. Some of the stories were like really interesting as well as inspiring and motivating. Like, she talked about how she was the only female in her college while she was pursuing engineering. She talks about the Devdasi culture that was prevalent and how she contributed for that cause. And she also talks about incidents like that happened to her father when he was like a doctor and working in a remote village, and that one was like really interesting. And she just really talks about everything that happened in her life that she thought was worth sharing or was interesting, so that she could put it in this book. So I really enjoyed reading all those stories, but the thing is that towards the end of the book there were a few chapters which I felt were not so interesting and could have been omitted from the book. Now obviously maybe those things really meant something to the author, and that's why she added them in the book. From a reader's perspective, I don't think they were as interesting that they should have been in this book, but nevertheless the book was anyways a good read. The thing is that its language and writing style is really easy. So, and thing is that it's also not a novel, so you don't have to like keep reading it, or you lose track of the story or something. You can definitely just like read one chapter, keep it down, pick it up someday after a month or a year or whenever you want to, or you can just read it from any chapter you want to. So if you're a beginner, this is a good book as well, because the language is easy, writing style is easy, and you don't have to like keep up with the book for long. So as I said, I liked some of the chapters, but some of them were just really lengthy and not interesting enough to be a part of the book, and I was just really bored while reading those chapters, and I read them only for the sake of completely reading the book, or I would have skipped them totally. But some chapters were, as I said, again really good. So I can safely say that I liked the book, but I did not really love it. So I give it like 3 stars. So I will recommend you to read this book only if you feel that you are a beginner, you want to get initiated into reading, you don't want to read something really tough, and you can't keep reading one book for a long time. So you can go for this book or any such books which have like short stories or incidents or something. And also if you're an Indian, you will easily relate to the book, so that's also a good point. So if these are the things that you're considering, you can definitely go and purchase this book. But otherwise it was not that interesting. It was just like an okayish read, which I don't regret reading, but I don't love reading as well. If you like this review and want to see more such bookish videos in the future, please like this video. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon so that whenever I'm posting any bookish video, you are notified.